I've been thinking a lot about TikTok, social media in general, and not just whether it's entertaining or addictive, but what's it doing to us as people. We're living in a time where a lot of folks are essentially living their lives online. Their identity, validation, arguments, relationships, even their sense of purpose exist mostly on screen. Likes replace affirmation, comments replace conversation, and algorithms replace community. And I wonder, what does that do to a real world social structure? Human beings weren't built for constant stimulation, constant comparison, or 30-second emotional highs. We were built for conversation, for disagreement, for patience, for learning how to sit across from someone who doesn't think exactly like us and still see them as human. But social media doesn't train those muscles. It weakens them. On platforms like TikTok, you can block, scroll, cancel anything or anyone that makes you feel uncomfortable. You never have to explain yourself. You never have to listen. You never have to stay in the room when your conversation gets hard. And that's dangerous because real life doesn't work that way. So I ask serious questions. Are our social muscles strong enough anymore? Can we still hold a long-term conversation with someone who disagrees with us, even slightly? Can we stay engaged without getting defensive? Can we build relationships that require patience, forgiveness, and compromise? Or have we trained ourselves to only interact in short bursts with people who already agree with us? Because relationships, real ones, don't run on algorithms. They run on effort. And effort requires discomfort. I think this plays a huge role in what people are calling the singleness epidemic around the world. We're more connected than ever, yet more isolated than ever. People know how to perform online, but struggle to connect offline. They know how to debate in comments, but they don't know how to communicate in person. They know how to curate an image, but they don't know how to sustain a relationship. Social media rewards gratification, instant gratification. Relationships demand long-term investment. And if you spend years training your brain to chase dopamine hits instead of developing emotional endurance, it's going to show up in dating and friendships, in marriage and community. This isn't about blaming technology. It's about being honest about trade-offs. Every tool shapes the user. So the real question isn't, is TikTok bad? The question is, what kind of people is it training us to be? And are we intentionally building the real world skills, listening, empathy, patience, disagreement, that a healthy society actually needs? Because if we don't strengthen those muscles, no amount of followers will save us from being lonely.